Lisa Faye, and today I've got a busy day ahead of me.
I checked the news and really just tried to wake up. I decided to do a quick face mask, and then I hopped in the shower. I've been using bar shampoo and conditioner for about 2 years now, and I really like it. I was listening to the news in the background as I got ready and did my makeup and my hair. I really like to keep my hair and makeup as simple and easy as possible. I don't want to spend a lot of time or energy on a daily basis doing them. I just want something that is going to be easy and make me look decently pulled together on a day-to-day basis. All right, that's it. Ready to go for the day. There's a super small garden at my apartment that I maintain, and so I decided to pick a couple tomatoes for my grandma. I was going to visit her this morning, picked a few tomatoes for her, and also I decided to pick a couple of the smaller sunflowers, the ones that kind of weren't going to make it much longer on their own, but would look nice in a vase on her table. So I brought those to her at her senior condo building, and we had a really nice hour-and-a-half long visit. We went for a walk in the rose garden. It was beautiful weather, especially compared to the super hot weather we had the week before. I cook a lot. I end up with a lot of dishes to wash. So I'm gonna get caught up on that now because I've kind of been slacky in the last week. I've had so much to do, so I'm just gonna wash dishes for a while. I really wish I had a dishwasher. I watered my herb garden. I don't have a deck or a balcony, but I have this little windowsill that I've successfully been able to grow a lot of fresh herbs on. Then I went and watered the plants outside. We've had so much hot weather lately, and I have had to give the plants a little bit more water than normal. It was super windy today. I mean, as you can see here, I'm really glad I had the sunflowers tied back against the fence. Otherwise, they definitely would have broken off, I'm sure. It was definitely really windy, and here I'm filling up the bucket with water, and I was wondering if it was gonna happen, and it did. The tripod fell down. So I had a good laugh over that, and at least my phone was not injured in the process. I have a lot of little side jobs that I do, and one of them is cleaning the laundry room at my apartment building. So about once a week I go and I give everything a nice wipe down, and I also go and I clean out the lint trap on the dryer, which people seem to forget about doing. It's also a good idea to wash this periodically because it can get dryer sheet buildup on it. So I go in, sweep, empty the trash, and do all of that. The garden is looking so nice right now. The bees and the ladybugs just love all the flowers. Does anybody know what these pink flowers are? I planted the seeds, but I can't remember what they're called. They look gorgeous. Well, I decided to do a little thrift shopping on my way to my storage unit. So I'm gonna go into Goodwill. I ended up with this silk Madewell brand skirt for a great price. I was really excited. I had to go to my storage unit to get an item I sold on eBay. So here's what I sold. It is a vintage tapestry table covering, and it was made in Belgium. It still has the original tag on it. And grab some Kleenex while I'm at it. I did some cleaning around my apartment as I watched some episodes of Seinfeld on TV. I spray my sheets with a solution of water, witch hazel, and a deodorizing essential oil blend that I got off of Amazon a while back. I really like the scent of it. It makes it smell really fresh. I like selling on ThredUp, and I recently had some items that didn't sell returned back to me. So I decided to unpack the box and resend the items back to ThredUp again to see if they'll sell this time around. So I unpacked the box and reloaded the bag. I did a little bit of work online, and then I decided to pack up the eBay sale that I made and got from my storage unit earlier. So I did that. Then I spent a while paying bills and writing out checks.
Look at the sky. Look at those clouds right now. How pretty is that? Oh my gosh. It's really humid today because there's a hurricane, I guess, in Southern California.
The trash at my local post office has been particularly bad, I'd say this whole year. And so I've done several cleanups of the post office parking lot and grounds recently. Check out my other videos here on my YouTube channel. It's really amazing how much trash I've managed to pick up.
And the thing that really annoys me is people continuing to use this as a trash can. I just want to reiterate again that I don't blame USPS for this at all. I blame everybody who is littering because this is just a huge problem and it needs to stop, and I just hate how irresponsible our society is.
I'm really tired now. So it's a full bag, and this is actually probably the most I've picked up out of all of my pickups before, so it's kind of depressing. And a lot of this is newspaper, but not all of it, and I mean, normally I'd recycle it, but in this case, it's all in one bag. At least it's up off the ground. So, you know, take what you can get in this sort of situation. Cleaned up the post office, helped a guy use the postage machine just now. I had to mail my own letter and I was using the machine inside, and he didn't know how to buy stamps from it. So I helped him with that. And now it's like almost 7 o'clock and I need to decide if I'm going to go to Trader Joe's or not. I'm just gonna go to Trader Joe's because then I can get vegetables and I can have vegetables for dinner. I found 2 quarters on the ground earlier in the day, and then I found another quarter at the post office, 2 pennies and a dime at Trader Joe's. I was really excited. I was completely disgusting and had to take another shower. Didn't wash my hair though. Okay, Trader Joe's haul. Green beans, which I'm going to cook and then kind of marinate, and then broccoli, sugar snap peas, a bottle of Bogle Chardonnay, and then this is Valobera Rioja, I don't know, it was $10. Panko, because I'm pretty sure that I have some in the cabinet, but it's probably really old. Got 3 avocados. I'm so excited. This is my favorite type of squash, you guys. This is the delicata squash, and they had it there. And this is gonna go on my vegetable tray tonight. I'm just gonna do like an entire tray of vegetables and roast them in the oven, and I'm pretty excited about that. So here's what the squash looks like when you cut it in half. You have to be really careful cutting it because it's really just a hard squash, and you don't want the knife to slip. I like to just pull out with a spoon, like just scrape out all of the seeds, and then I'll cut this into like halves and then slices. Vegetables drizzled with olive oil, about to go in the oven. Okay, I'm finally gonna open the wine now. What am I gonna, oh, and I have wine open. What was I already had wine that was open. I thought I had to use a corkscrew and that was gonna involve some, you know, effort, but no, it's wine time. Snack, we can do a little snack. These are another item I like from Trader Joe's. They are the olives that have garlic stuffed in them, but they always get stuck in the bottom. So when you get to the very bottom, you kind of have to use a knife to dislodge them. Also, like these olives, there's some sort of green olive. If you like green olives, these are so good. My olive bowl. So good. I love olives. Wait for my vegetables to roast. Drink my wine. And I'm gonna get some work done right now because I apparently haven't been working all day. So the movie Giant from 1956 is on my local PBS station, and it has Elizabeth Taylor, Rock Hudson, and James Dean. And I've been wanting to see this movie. Basically, long story short, there's a muralist, John Cerny, who's down in the Salinas area, and he went to Marfa, Texas a few years ago to do a mural installation for
this movie in Marfa. I'm gonna link the video that my mom did. It's a good video. The mural looks amazing. And just looking now at the couple minutes that I've seen of this movie, he really captured kind of like the feel of the characters and like what the landscape looks like and just really, I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, the mural fits with this. And if you can, subscribe to the John Cerny mural channel, that would be awesome because there's really some cool murals and some cool work that he's done. So check it out.
I spent several hours on my Saturday night just working online, doing various different tasks that I had to do, and casually watching the movie on TV at the same time. I've already kind of been picking at the broccoli. The squash does take quite a bit longer. So I decided to make some vegetable broth that I'm going to put in the freezer in individual soup portions. And here's the completed broth in the freezer.
It's now after midnight and I'm exhausted and I'm about to call it a night finally. I've mostly been working on my computer all night and I kind of lost steam a couple hours ago, especially because I started watching Giant on PBS. I'm not really a big fan of Westerns, but it was all right. Little slow, it's like 3.5 hours long. Anyway, I'm gonna get ready for bed now. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you made it this far, you definitely deserve some sort of an award. If you've made it this far and you haven't yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I mean, you made it this far in this video, so that means something, I guess. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.